how I got into university. Don't have a background of GCSEs or A-levels. Not gonna lie, the tutors aren't so great. You are pretty much on your own. What a wonderful world. Right, so today's video I am going to be talking about how I got into university and the steps I've taken to be able to get onto a course. I don't have a background of GCSEs or A-levels. This is for people that are mature students. I'm currently 23, going on to 24 next month, currently filming, and I am going to explain how I got onto uni without any GCSEs or A-levels. I'm only looking down here because I actually have my Mac here and I'm just looking at my notes, so I'm not being rude. This is for the UK. So we obviously have primary school and then you have secondary school, which you do your GCSEs in. GCSEs are currently graded from 1 to 9, with 9 being the highest. Grade 4 is accepted as a pass for most level 3 college courses. Level 5 is regarded as a high pass. This is a bit confusing for me because when I was in secondary school, then we had A stars and, you know, lettered grades. After you do your GCSEs, you'd either go to college or you would go to sixth form to your A-levels. So I think you only need to pass your core subjects to get onto a course. Obviously, like if you want to do like if you want to do healthcare or like medical stuff or like lawyer stuff, I think you must have quite high A-levels and a few of them. I'm not sure how much. I'm only talking about your average person who's interested in going to uni to have a degree under your belt, other commitments and responsibilities. If you haven't got your GCSEs or your A-levels, there's quite a few options out there actually now. When I first looked into this, then I didn't really have a clue. I didn't really know how much of an option you have to have. I don't think it's exactly an equivalent of an A-level, but I think it's kind of like a alternative rather. And if my voice sounds a bit weird, it's because I've got a bit of a sore throat as well, so sorry if I sound like a man. In today's video I am going to mainly be speaking about higher education access courses because that's what I've done, so I just want to talk a little bit more into that. A-levels, an IB, BTECs, NVQs, EPQs, access courses, T-levels and apprenticeships. Like I said, I'm going to be speaking from my experience, which was a access course, a higher education access course. They're designed for students to pursue higher education but haven't gone through a traditional route. So you either lack traditional qualifications such as A-levels or have been out of education for a while. Is mostly for the mature students out there. The access courses are available in loads of different types of courses and they are usually up to a year you do them for, although you can also study part-time, I believe, across, I think it's maybe 2 or 3 years. Basically what this course allows you to do is to gain enough UCAS points or credits, I think it's called, to be able to join a university, well, to be able to apply for a uni. So talking of credits, you need to achieve at least 60 credits. So students must successfully gain 60 credits to complete the course, which are broken down into 45 credits that are level 3 and 15 credits that are level 2 or level 3. Of course, your access course allows you to apply to uni, but you need to make sure that the uni you go to actually accept higher education alternatives qualification, an alternative qualification of an access course. And you can check that through on the university page. I believe they'll say what requirements you need, and also they might need a different number of UCAS points, so you can always check for that as well. So basically, if you achieve 45 credits at a distinction, it's equivalent to 144 UCAS points, which is equivalent to 3 A's in A-levels. Access course that I chose to do was a psychology course, a psychology and criminology pathway level 3. So the reason why I actually chose to do that course was because I was interested in psychology. I was also interested in like forensic type of stuff. Where I live, there won't be much of that, so I thought, right, I'll stick to psychology because I was really interested in that. The company is Stonebridge College, and that's fully online. Insert some kind of
So I'm just going
something
to
now.
this part of the video, but this is the Stonebridge website. This is the homepage. As you can see, it's just a bit about themselves. They also have a live chat that you can talk to somebody, or you can call them directly, which is I think something I did, and it was really helpful just to speak to them and ask them all the questions. So on the top part over here, if you click on to courses, you'll see a drop down menu of all of the courses they offer and their categories. If you click onto the access to higher education and click onto social science, I'm just obviously showing you the one I did. So the one I did is the one which is the psychology and criminology pathway, as I already said. And here you can just see a course overview and the description. You can see the syllabus, about your diploma, what's included, the assessments, requirements, the qualification you get from it. So that's quite helpful to have a look. Also, you can obviously see how much it costs. They also offer student course bundles, which are really good if you haven't got your maths and English. So you can choose from functional skills or GCSE'S. Obviously, they're both at a different cost. Here, I'm just showing you if I added functional skills, how much it would be. They do have a really good monthly payment plan, which I used. And obviously, if you don't need to do maths and English, then you can just do your course. And that would be obviously so much cheaper. I think it's around $66.54. Yep, as you can see, that's how much it is. So yeah, I hope that was helpful, and hopefully you kind of get the idea of how the website works and how much things are.
I chose my course, and then you look online on what the specifications are, what the requirements are, what the syllabus is, how long it's going to take you, and of course how much it's going to cost. I was interested in all of the topics that were covered in the syllabus, ahead and chose that course. So once I was pretty sure that I wanted to do this, bring them up, and it's so much easier over the phone. So you call them, you can speak about anything, you can ask them anything, and then they can set you up pretty much straight away. So what I had to do was, I think you need to pay like some sort of deposit, and I think at the current time, this was 2020 maybe, I paid £10 deposit, and then I paid, I think it was £60 or £65 every month for 36 months, I think. Obviously it is quite expensive, but I thought, right, I haven't got no GCSEs, I have got maths, English and science. No, I haven't got A-levels, so I thought, right, I'm paying £60 a month. I was working at the time so I could afford it, and I thought, why not? I can go into uni and I can get a good degree under my belt and get a good job. So that's the reason why I wanted to do that. And so yeah, so I thought, I'm gonna do this, I can do this, I've got the time. I only worked for 5 hours a week, 5 hours a day. I did breakfast club in the morning, and then I did after school club in the evening, and then I studied throughout the day, throughout the morning and the day, which was plenty of time for me to study. It worked really well. I actually really miss my study days. The materials you need for your course are all included. You also get a tutor that helps you, which I'm not gonna lie, the tutors aren't so great. You are pretty much on your own. So if you're heavily dependent on needing help, I would suggest maybe going to a college, because you can do an access course at your local college as well. But because I worked and I just didn't really want to commit to going to college, I thought online is perfect for me. So you can do it online as well. But you can have the option of obviously going to college. So you get all of the material you need in the course. You also get the tutor, which if you need any help, you just email them, or they have some kind of messaging service on your system thing that you use. And yeah, I mean, I didn't really use it much, but when I did, it wasn't the greatest help.
So this is just me editing right now. I just wanted to say that when you did reach out to your tutors, they tried to make you as independent as they can. So they would kind of ask you questions rather than giving you the answer straight away. And they would help you in like the right direction and trying to maybe find the material you need. So they did help you. I didn't say they don't help you at all, but maybe not as much as I expected them to.
like a personalised ILP plan, which which basically splits up your work and gives you deadlines which you need to obviously finish your work by.
So I thought I'll just show you what the ILP looks like. So here, once you log in, you can click onto the ILP, and this is what it will look like. And what the ILP is, it's a personalised plan for you. So you'll be able to see all of your units, as you can see on the side here, and how long it takes for you to start and finish it. As you can see, this is my one, and you'll see all of your grades on the side once you also finish it. So I hope you understand what I mean.
And it also helps you keep on track. So it usually takes students between 9 to 12 months to finish the diploma. The pass rate is quite high, it's 83%, and I would say it's fairly easy. Well, I wouldn't say it's easy, but for someone like myself, I'm not like the most talented person in academic stuff. I'm not the worst. I would definitely say like let's just not go there. It is quite decent, and there's a lot of help out there. You've got YouTube, which they have a lot of great material. I would just pretty much use YouTube and obviously some stuff just on like Google. But YouTube was great because I could watch obviously what I need and get a lot of information from that. So the requirements for entry are level 2 in maths and English to be able to roll onto this course. Or you could also add the option to work towards them while you're doing your course. So basically you can have the option to also pay for those, the maths and English, as well as your course, which I think it ends up being quite expensive. I'll probably insert the clip so you can see like the add-ons you can choose and how much they are. And you also need to have a UK address. If they have a minimum age restriction, I think they are mostly aimed for people that want to join uni. So I think you have to be 18 to join uni, so I'm guessing it's going to be anything, I guess it's going to be 18 plus. Quite a range of assessment methodologies. You do PowerPoints, essays, reports, time tests, academic posters, experiments, a portfolio, case studies, but you don't have to sit any exams, which I thought was great because usually quite a lot of courses want you to sit exams and pay for exams extra. People try to rush through the course to get it done really quickly, but I think the minimum amount it takes, you have to be studying for at least 6 months before you can ask for your certificate, and your payment would have to be fully paid as well. So once you obviously finish your diploma, you'll receive a certificate, which I'll show mine on screen. Shut up, Alexa. It's about 12 to 16 weeks to receive your certificate. I don't think it took that long. I think mine took maybe 2 weeks to come. I think Stonebridge College is quite a good option for you out there. I mean, I haven't really looked into most of the other ones, but it is legit, it's not a scam. Me and my partner both used it and I successfully got onto uni, so it definitely does work. So I actually really did enjoy my course. It's really prepped me for what's it like to be a uni student, because you are alone. Sorry if you hear weird noises, my dog is literally sniffing my tripod. Do you mind? Come on, lie down. Come on then, lie down. Lie down here. Lie down. Loki, lie down. Right, okay. Lie down then. Lie down, you Wally. Right, he's sat next to it, so. Really? Right. This is Loki, my beautiful boy. Go, Giz. Thank you. Stonebridge College for me, I think, was a good choice. To be honest, I didn't really explore my options. I think I looked into a few other ones, but for some reason Stonebridge just appealed to me. So I went ahead with that, and I think I paid £10 deposit over the phone, and then they send you your login and you get everything you need, and then you start. So I think the first couple of modules is just you kind of getting started. It's nothing graded, it's things like making a plan, writing out a personal statement, and just things like that to slowly get you into obviously like getting used to like studying and a deadline and things like that. And then you'll start your first unit and it'll be graded. And I remember the first one I did and I got a distinction and I was over the moon. And then I think it took me about just under a year to finish. At first, I wasn't really rushing because I think I joined in February. Yeah, I think it was around like February, March time I started. And I thought, right, I don't want to rush because I don't want to go to uni this year. I thought about going to uni next year. Just took it slow and took my time and just really enjoyed doing the studying. And then finally when it came to me finishing, I think you do a lot, your last unit is creating a portfolio of all the things you've done, and then you apply for your certificate. My certificate came, and then you go into UCAS and you obviously apply for your uni. And I got accepted to the uni that I wanted to go to, which I was happy about, which is only my local uni. So yeah, I was happy with that. If you have any questions about Stonebridge or my experience or my course, just let me know, I can answer anything. A month going into uni, I actually found out that I was pregnant with my son. So I went to uni for maybe 3 months and then I started not feeling great. So I pretty much thought to myself, right, I'm not just going to kind of wing uni. I thought I'll take my time off now and then I'll go back when I'm ready. I started obviously uni in September and then I stopped going to uni pretty much 2 months after that, maybe November, end of November. I had my baby, he is currently 10 months old, we were in January 2023, and what I decided to do, which would suit me much more, was I decided to do an online uni. My situation, I've got a baby, I thought I'm always at home, so I thought why not just do one online. So I found the University of Essex. So the University of Essex experience is going to be my next video, so stay tuned for that. But basically I do online uni now. It fits me perfectly. I'm also still doing psychology and it is BPS accredited, so I know what I'm doing. And yeah, so that is going to be my next video, which I'll talk about all of my experience and things with that in that one. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I made any kind of sense. I tried my best. But if you have any questions, like I said, just leave them down below and I'll help you as much as I can. It's great how you can be however old you want to be and you can still achieve your goals. So don't ever think that you can't because you think that you're too old. I was 22 at the time and I thought that I'm too old, which was completely ridiculous. I think there was a lady who was like 50 years old at my uni. So you're never too old to start anything new. Nice how you've got these alternatives methods that you can use to get onto uni, because a lot of people think that you just need to go the traditional way, which is do your GCSE'S, do really well, go into the A-levels and do really well in your A-levels, which obviously that is great if you do that, because one, it's free, and second of all, you get all of the help that you need. You can get your best potential from the help you get. So I do highly recommend just sticking to the route of GCSE and A-level and just doing your best and getting the help you need. But for the people like me that didn't really take school seriously and later on regretted it, the Access course was brilliant. I really appreciate it, and yes, it was expensive, but I paid monthly and it was fine with a small part-time job, so I recommend to anybody who wants to go into uni or is interested in that. So thank you for watching, and that is the end of the video. Oh, my voice is actually killing me. Bye.